Today I'm going to be trying some vegan flavored ice cream. I got multiple brands and different flavors that I'm actually really excited to try with my new golden spoon. So before I go any further, what vegan ice cream is pretty much just non-dairy ice cream that is made from plant-based milks. So instead of using regular cow milk, you're going to see a lot of vegan ice cream made from cashew milk, almond milk, oat milk, some even soy and rice milk, which I've never heard of rice milk. Pretty much as long as it's plant-based and doesn't come from an animal, then you got vegan ice cream. It took me a while to actually find all these because I had to go to like 7 or 8 different stores to find all this ice cream. But I guess that's the price you pay for trying to be healthier. So the first one is gonna be a strawberry oat milk one from Better Goods. Just looks like regular strawberry ice cream to me. You can see that there's actually like, what does that say? 16 grams of sugar? That's still kind of a lot. That is a nice scoop right there. Oh, wow. That is a very strong strawberry flavor. That's actually very good. I can't even really tell that this tastes any different from regular ice cream. I'm usually not a fan of strawberry though. Oh, this is also gluten-free too. You can see on the front, it has a little gluten-free label on it. 190 calories for 2/3 of a cup. That's actually not half bad. This is a lot of ice cream for 570 calories. This next one is a mint chocolate chip. I'm not actually a fan of mint chocolate chip. This one actually has a little bit more calories at 220. You can even see the little mint chocolate chips in there. I guess this is pretty good if you like mint chocolate. I don't. To me, this just tastes like a peppermint patty. But I guess there's really no surprise there. The little chips are actually pretty good. They didn't really put a lot in here though. So I had a conversation with a coworker the other day. Actually, it wasn't really a conversation, it was more of an argument. Anyways, the argument started because he basically sees that I always eat chicken and rice for lunch. Because, you know, I go to the gym and I try to eat healthy. I try to consume protein and carbs, you know, very minimal sugar. And he called me vegan for it, which made no sense to me because chicken is a meat and, well, that is not vegan. And I told him that, and yet he still calls me vegan. So I don't get it. This next one is a salted caramel cluster, which I love caramel flavored things, whether it's ice cream or candy. So being caramel, this one got my attention. And actually right here, it says that this is cashew milk, which is different than the other two, which I've never had cashew milk before. 800 calories for this entire container. Look at that, 800 calories. That is a lot. That is all of the calories. It smells like cardboard. This one has a lot more chips than the mint chocolate chip one. Oh, baby, that is very good. We even got a little drizzle of caramel in there. I can definitely consume this whole container in one sitting. But 800 calories, that's a little steep for me. Better for bulking season. How do they make this? Okay, caramel syrup, water and cashews, cane sugar, organic coconut oil, pea protein, sea salt, and coconut. You can't even taste the coconut in this. As I get deeper in here, I can see more and more caramel in here. For $5.79 for this little cup, very much worth it. Unfortunately, I have to try more and I have to drop this one. Now, how can you beat the classic chocolate? And it doesn't really taste like real chocolate. It kind of tastes like that fake off-brand chocolate, in my opinion. I mean, it's not bad, but I definitely had better chocolate ice cream. This one was the only one I was able to find that Ben & Jerry's had for non-dairy ice cream. And I got stuck with Cherry Garcia. Cherry is the worst flavor amongst all flavors for anything. Pop-Tarts, ice cream, cherries on ice cream, not my thing. What? What is this? Does this look cherry to you? I don't know what Cherry Garcia really is, but to me, cherry should be red. Does kind of smell like cherry though. This is definitely better than I thought it would be. Probably because I don't taste the cherry, that's why. This one's 940 calories for this entire container. That's a lot. Too much for me. I didn't notice until now that I had 2 caramel ice creams in this video. So we're gonna see if the Better Goods ones is better than the other one. This one actually has the caramel around the edge here and a little bit over here as well. That's a lot of caramel in one little scoop. Definitely not as good as the other one. I like the little chocolate chunks or whatever was in the other one. Other than like the caramel syrup in here, the ice cream itself doesn't really taste like anything. It just kind of tastes like a very plain coffee flavored ice cream. Maybe that's what they were going for. I think it's just kind of a little bit boring. It's just kind of like regular ice cream. The most generic ice cream with caramel syrup in it. This one really isn't anything special. I would say that this one is very mid. So this one is from a company called Talenti. This is, I'm guessing, sorbetto. Is that like an Italian ice? I'm not really sure. I saw it, this is vegan, so I wanted to try it. Got the little vegan stamp down there, so we should be good. It's kind of weird having a QR code right there. I do not like the smell to that. Oh my. It's just way too sweet. When I was in middle school, I used to get orange sherbets every day in the lunch line. It tasted sort of like this, but this tastes so much worse. And well, it's not orange. I will take orange over Roman raspberry any day. So the ingredients are raspberries. They actually use real raspberries. Water, sugar, more sugar, lemon juice, and carabine gum, whatever that is. Let me know what you guys think of this if you do decide to try this. I do not recommend this though. This next one is a dairy-free lemon strawberry sorbet. I think it's sorbet. Yet again, I'm struggling to open a container. Oh, so you have to bend this little tab down and then you can pop open the cover. This has the most disgusting smell I've ever smelled. Do you ever walk into a cheap gas station, you go into their food section, like where all the refrigerators are? Yeah, that's what this smells like. That whole section of the gas station. This is pretty much just sugar, water, juices, syrups, and they actually use strawberries in this. Okay. There's 24 grams of sugar, including 23 added sugars, which is probably from the strawberries itself. This tastes like the cheapest thing I've ever had in my life. It's so sweet and syrupy, like I could feel it. Mixing vanilla ice cream with strawberry jelly. That's pretty much what this tastes like. I don't even understand where they're getting the lemon from. I mean, it has lemon oil, lemon juice in it. This is gonna be taking up a lot of space in my freezer for the next 2 years. That's gonna make me sick if I keep eating this. So for the final thing, we have a mocha almond fudge popsicle. Also from Sodalicious. This is, I think, the only thing that we had that was almond milk. And I normally actually drink almond milk more than regular dairy milk. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. This is actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. But I guess that is pretty much to size. You can't really beat that. That's pretty accurate. So that's not false advertising. So yet again, Sodalicious, I think you've done a good job. Now for the taste test. That's what it looks like on the inside. It's pretty mid. It kind of reminds me of those little peanut butter cookies that I made. There's only 4 of them in here though. This one popsicle is 180 calories with 13 grams of fat and 14 grams of sugar. Almond milk, cane sugar, chocolate liquor, almonds, organic tapioca syrup. I've never even heard of that. Processed with Akali. Akali? No. Alkali. Not the League of Legends champion. Tapioca starch, natural flavor. What is natural flavor? Is that just like a buzzword? It says natural flavor right where my middle finger is. I don't really know what natural flavor is, but it has some natural flavor. Just about all the vegan ice cream I had, other than that Cherry Garcia one, they were actually pretty good. Even the mint chocolate chip, even though I'm not really a fan of mint chocolate. I'd say all the vegan ice cream is actually really good. I honestly had a hard time telling the difference between regular ice cream and the vegan ice cream. So if you actually wanted to go vegan, I do think that ice cream options are still very good. I'm very impressed with these options. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna finish this popsicle and I will see you next time. Have a good one, buddy.